Bro, this is big news right here. This is something that we should be celebrating. But guess what? We want to focus on race, and we want to focus on the white man get this and the black man get that. The black man always getting the short end of the stick. White America ain't gonna save a black man, but they'll save a white man who is over there trying to take land from a black man. This right here is the House Republicans unveiling a sweeping tax plan that will become the central piece of President Trump's signature legislative accomplishment of his second term. One of the signature.
Congress are expected to reveal legislation this week that could break with decades of party orthodoxy. The question is whether the GOP is willing to go ahead with President Donald Trump's suggestion to raise taxes on the rich. In a Truth Social post last week, Trump said he would accept a tax increase on the rich, but acknowledged that it would be politically risky for Republicans. The House of Representatives Ways and Means Committee is due to unveil full details of tax cut legislation that would be the centerpiece of a sweeping budget package that would also raise spending on the military and border security. Last week, the panel made some details public, but without providing the outcome of the thorniest matters under debate within Republican ranks. The legislation would build on a measure enacted during Trump's first presidential term that lowered tax rates, especially for the wealthiest. This time around, Trump has privately urged House Speaker Mike Johnson to raise the tax rate on the wealthiest Americans, sources say, though publicly he has been more ambivalent. Some of the party's right flank have come out in favor of it. Also unknown at this point is whether the legislation will deliver on Trump's promises to discontinue taxes on tips, overtime pay, and Social Security retirement benefits, and whether the bill would increase the deduction for state and local taxes. That is an issue particularly important to moderate Republicans, many in coastal states, as well as to Democrats.
That's your boy right there. Timu Jeffries, Timu Obama, Hakeem Jeffries, the next in line to do some amazing things. Here are the key takeaways. All right, so the bill aims to make the 2017 Tax Cuts and Job Act permanent, preserving lower income tax rates and a larger standard dedication. Deduction. Sorry about that. Also, it proposes raising the child tax credit to $2,500 per child through 2028. Then $2,000 thereafter, expanding support for families. These are phenomenal things that, guess what? The left will never talk about. They will never talk about. Also, the legislation includes Trump's campaign promises to eliminate federal taxes on tips, overtime pay, and car loan interest, alongside creating a tax-advantaged MAGA savings account for children with a $1,000 government contribution. Bro, this is big news right here. This is something that we should be celebrating. But guess what? We want to focus on race, and we want to focus on the white man get this and the black man get that. The black man always getting the short end of the stick. White America ain't going to save a black man, but they'll save a white man who is over there trying to take land from a black man. The bill triples the SALT deduction cap to $30,000 for those earning $400,000 or less. But this has sparked opposition from Republicans in high tax states like New York and California. The people getting that real monions, the people getting that money, that real money. All right. So the package, costing at least $4.9 trillion, is partly funded by cuts to Medicaid for $880 billion, food stamps, and green energy program, raising concerns about deficit increases and political pushback. All right, so all these cuts, and you got the $2,500 per child through 2028. You have the $2,000 thereafter, expanding support for families. Then you have the MAGA savings account for children with a $1,000 government contribution. You have the deduction cap being tripled, the SALT deduction cap being tripled to $30,000 for those earning less than $400,000. And we know that this is going to cost a great deal. So there are cuts to Medicaid. Not sure how I feel about the cuts to Medicaid, but I don't know enough about Medicaid in order to feel any type of way. But there will also be cuts to food stamps. There will be cuts to green energy programs. And apparently it's raising concerns about deficit increases and political pushback. So there's that. All right. We have been helping people grow online. It has been absolutely amazing. We have helped many content creators get from zero to monetization in under 30 days. We even have a couple of these superstars who did it in 1 or 2 weeks. If you want to learn how to do YouTube, I don't care your age, I don't care what skills or talents you have. Trust me, I can help you do it effortlessly. Just reach out to me with the word coach and we can get it done. One more thing. We have a YouTube course that I just now created. I'm extremely proud of, and a lot of people are getting so much from. Purchase that course and work with us. You can join our private Facebook group and our daily group calls, which is 3 to 5 days per week, and you can learn so much more than you've ever learned before. I can't wait to hear from you. Love you. Peace.